Hi, this is Ryan with LSE Health and Wellness. I'm going to talk to you today about some things you can do to help with a stiff lower back. A lot of us are working from home during this global pandemic and just don't have the ergonomic workspaces we want. We don't have the standing desks. Maybe we're spending more time in front of a screen, or maybe we're just generally more sedentary than we have been, kind of like my furry friend there, just hanging out on the couch. So here's 5 things you can do without any equipment at home that will help to loosen up a stiff lower back. The first thing is a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to set up just like this, one knee on the ground, one leg out in front of you. We're going to keep your core tight, engage the glute on the down leg, and drive your hips forward gently. It doesn't have to be a lot. We don't want to fall into it like this. We're just gently driving into it. We're looking for a stretch, sort of someplace in here. You want to hold that for about 30 seconds. If you want something a little bit more intense, just raise this arm up and you can lean over just a little bit. The next thing we'll do is a figure 4 stretch. For a figure 4 stretch, we're going to lay on your back, put your ankle on your knee, and you can either push against this knee, push it away from you, or you can pull this leg, the opposite leg, into you. Whichever one feels like it's doing a better job stretching, that's the one you'll want to stick with. Again, we're going to go for about 30 seconds on each side. Our next stretch is a side lying rotation stretch. The first two were sort of to loosen up your hips. This next one is to stretch your back directly. So you're going to lay on your side, cross one leg over in front of you like this. You're going to anchor it down with your hand, take this arm, and sort of reach it over and try and get your shoulder down to the ground. You want to make sure you're taking nice deep breaths here and spend a lot of time here. Again, maybe 30 seconds or so. You should feel things sort of release. After that, we're going to get more into sort of getting your hips to work a little bit better in your core. These are all things that will help to loosen up your lower back by shifting some of the work to your hips and getting your hips working a little bit better. So we're going to start off with a glute bridge. For that, you're going to lay on your back, put your feet on the floor, push through your heels, drive your hips up. Now you can hold this for 30 seconds or a minute, or you can do repetitions where you drive up and back down. It's important though that you get full extension and really focus on that last couple inches of extension. And the last thing we'll do is a bird dog. Set up in a quadruped position, hands and knees on the ground, keeping your core nice and tight. I'm going to raise the opposite arm and leg. Again, we can just hold this for 30 seconds on each side, or we can do repetitions where we touch and extend. The idea here is we want to keep the core nice and tight. So we're getting the core working, we're getting your hips working, and we're stretching that lower back. Hope you found that helpful, and hope you're all staying safe and active.